Hello there everybody. So today, I am back at it again with another gameplay video. It's certainly been a while since we have done one of these, but I am glad to be doing some of these. So today, we are going to be playing Katana Zero. Now, we're not going to be playing the whole thing. I've considered doing, like, a full playthrough with you guys, but I decided that, Katana Zero just wasn't the game that would be fit for, because I feel like, unlike the final station, this is something you really need to experience for yourself. So today, we are actually going to be doing a speed run. So, um, yeah, like, it's been a while since I've done this, but alright. Um, I actually used to love speedrunning this game over and over. I don't know, I played the game first, and then just something about the way the game worked was so addicting that I couldn't help but just play the speedrun mode over and over and try and conquer myself, because that's how it is with like most speedruns, right? You know, it's all about trying to conquer yourself, and I don't remember if I can double jump or not, apparently not. So, we're already making horrendous time, but I don't think that'll matter all that much. On the subjects of speedrunning, I believe that it's something that every gamer needs to try for themselves, purely because of just how rewarding it really is, because it's not really about trying to be the best around or get the best score. It's honestly more about just conquering yourself for the sake of the speedrunner, and nothing really related to just, and there's not really an element of trying to be the best. Now, that's how it is with most speedrunners that are at the top. Their objective was never to reach the top. It was just they played the game, they enjoyed it, and then they started speedrunning it, and what do you know, next thing they're doing is just being at the top of the world. Okay, so I fucked that up. So this run is already ruined. You should preferably beat the game with basically 0 to 2 deaths for the optimal time, or at least a time that doesn't completely suck. And as of now, I'm doing terribly in that regard. So, cannot get shoved. Fuck, guys, I'm doing so bad, but whatever. I hope I don't fucking get back into speedrunning this game, because I dumped countless hours into just doing it over and over, and if I ever made the slightest mistake, I'll reset. It didn't even have amazing time either. It's just addicting to try and beat my own high score, which I believe was like 29.8 seconds best or something. I feel like it showed it earlier, I must have missed it, but yeah. Right? So I'm supposed to be the dragon. So, as the game progresses, you kind of start seeing more enemy types, but for the most part, it's usually the same boys all around. Oh, what the fuck? Like, as of now, we got introduced to basic gun guys, these jackasses, and, like, doesn't really expand all that much from here. I can pick up objects, throw them at people to get an insta-kill, but honestly, that's about it. Like, I don't really do a whole lot more than this. I was not supposed to pick up that pot. I was supposed to save that for someone else. I was supposed to save it for that jackass, insta-kill him, and then... But yeah, the idea is, right, the nuances of the way this game was designed starts showing through, and like towards the end of the game you start noticing certain levels where they definitely had like a speedrunner's mindset just ready to go, where essentially, right, like there would be certain sections that are certainly easier to bypass, but for a speedrun it's better to just brute force it. And like, it's a lot harder to brute force it in the sake of a speedrun, but once you start getting your movement and everything down perfectly, it really doesn't become an issue anymore. It's just second nature to learn how to do those, like, to learn how to get through those optimal paths, alright? So this is a section I really don't like, because no matter what, we have to get slowed down in order to get past these guys, which I hate. And we're in a nightclub right now, that's cool, I guess. Speaking of nightclubs, holy shit, guys, the soundtrack in this game just fucking bops, like, holy shit. Now, this is a bit more of a simple theme, but, like, overall, as you're progressing through the story, the way the music essentially just, like, builds on the previous levels, and how it all fits in really thematically with what you're doing is just, like, amazing. I don't know, it's just a work of art. We got these security camera gimmicks. Honestly, you never run into security cameras again. It hurts. Shoot twice, that's honestly about it. Turn on the smoke, deflect the bullet, yada yada, standard ninja stuff. I'm sure we've all had our fair share. So in this section, notice how it froze for half a second when we threw the cleaver at that smoke thing. And although there were two guys with shotguns, just, you know, generally a lot of bad men, the idea is that we can straight up just say fuck it, and then completely ignore the smoke, saving us half a second, but we need to somehow get a perfect dodge in, deflect the bullet of the last guy, and then just murder everyone in one clean sweep. Again, there's another optimal speedrunner thing here, but I forgot how the timing works. I'm not gonna bother fucking up billions of times to try and show you guys. And so that's honestly what it's about. There would be times when I just like did like certain sections like this just over and over to try and get it right, just for the sake of shaving off a couple seconds in my main speedrun. And the shitty thing was, you know, I could never obviously replicate it exactly every time, right? It's never gonna happen. So no matter how much I practice, sometimes I'd fuck up a run and no, it's back straight to the reset. And it honestly was kind of shitty in that retrospect, but hey man, I don't mind. It was all okay. And I somehow died to that guy, for shame. Million years of eternal shame right there. Okay, so you can see that guy running up there, which means you have to save the bottle here and fuck up, sure, why not. So, we get introduced to a single shotgun guy. He's supposed to be a SWAT officer, and they're basically the most annoying type of person. Alright, for this section, it doesn't really matter, we can just fucking spam V. The lights won't detect us. No, this is speedrun. And also because everyone's already dead. Yeah, there's some lore shit happening. I'm not too worried about that. We'll just keep going. So I currently have my dodge bound to V. Most sweaty speedrunners will have it bound to their mouse wheel so that they're constantly just scrolling and they never miss a beat. But it felt really awkward to do that. I don't know, there's lots of different ways to bind their controls in this game for the optimal fucking speed and murder potential, but again, not the biggest fan of that. I'd rather just play normally. Although, the default fucking dash is really dumb. It's like a controller or something, and you go a lot slower with that. Just murder everyone on their way out, and we're done. Alright. Now, pretty soon we're gonna be running into our first boss fight. Alright, if you fuck up on that boss fight, it doesn't matter. The game automatically just skips it for you on a regular run. However, the way we're doing it is that, if we beat the boss first try, then we save time. Otherwise, we just die over and over until we, motherfucking fucking get to the next level trigger, I suppose. So we're going through some train tracks here. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the first time I played this game, it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to beat this. Just really simple train track section. And now it's taking an embarrassingly long time this time around too. So I assume this section is a homage to the Donkey Kong games. I'm not sure, I never played them. I just know that there's a section like this. And I also don't know if it's possible to ever recover from getting dashed like that. So apologies for doing that. It's break now. You guys have noticed that I haven't really uploaded properly in quite a while. And that's because I had schoolwork. But I am onto some creative projects for you all. I'm not sure if I'll ever be doing those animation style fucking videos again, at least not for a while, because of how much time that shit really just takes. Ugh. Hell yeah, skipped like 2 milliseconds. Easy. Doesn't matter, we still have to wait for the trick. But yeah, cool techniques right there. I believe with certain weapons, you can actually change out your regular katana for something else that just fell over. But yeah, for that section right there, with some other weapons equipped, I believe it is possible to just get past it. But I don't have that other weapon equipped, so I'm just gonna have to be a peasant. Elite tactics. Never mind. How did we fuck it up the first time? Alright guys, I won't be fucking around now. But yeah, clever section. I don't know, but for some reason the first time I actually played through this, I didn't realize I could just go under the cart, and I was trying to just fucking force my way in the whole time. It was really embarrassing. And eventually I figured out that I could do that. But then afterwards, on my second playthrough of this game, I was like, oh, holy shit, I could have just been inside the cart the whole time. And that made me feel really dumb. That's okay, guys. We're almost done with this section. We need to do these little mini levels 2 more times, pick up those key cards, and we'll be at the boss fight. So yeah. Just keep it rolling. Space. Oh, that's our first cool weapon. Molotovs. Very nifty. I hate fighting on stairs. Shit can go very wrong really quickly. It's actually optimal if I save that for the other motherfuckers. Oh my god. Again, like, even though I've played this game for hours and hours on end, you still end up fucking up because it's got that Tardo motherfucking one-shot, one-death system, or whatever the hell it's called. Make use of your dodge and you play like a gamer. So this section should already be done by now. I think we're gonna get like a copper medal time. We're gonna take like 40 minutes, I think. But that'll be a-okay, guys, because I am still pro speedrun. So, recent events. Do you guys believe that Russia will attempt to annex Ukraine again? I don't know. I don't know politics. How do I keep fucking up? Fucking ninja on. shit. They personally don't believe that Russia will try to do anything sus. That the whole threat thing is just an attempt by the motherfucking Americans to make a big deal out of nothing. Again, I don't know. They grew up in the USSR, so I'm sure there's a bias, but I personally don't really give a shit about Ukraine. They can go to hell for all I care, but I am genuinely worried about our boys in Taiwan, because we had China releasing some motherfucking training footage. I don't know, something about beach landing. Like, if like Taiwan ever gets in trouble or something, they're ready to have like all these little ships ready to board and immediately get over to the island and protect Taiwan. Although, you know, those ships could easily be used to just take over Taiwan. Fuck. Okay, so we need to knife him. Oh, fuck. Alright, so we need to knife him 4 times. Is he dead yet? Yeah, alright. Only 4 times, that's all it takes. That'll trigger us to go to the next level without any need cutscenes or nothing, but yeah. So we're just gonna keep going. Get that jackass. I forgot this game doesn't have a double jump. That's another thing which makes this game feel really fluid all the time, is just the fact that there's no double jump or anything. So it feels like all your movement is purely natural. Like, actually, you are only relying on yourself in order to traverse the levels and fuck with your teammates. So, yeah, your movements, once you start getting it down, start feeling really natural. This guy's gonna come out. How did I get punched by that guy? Alright, now it's night, guys. This one starts getting intense. I don't remember the optimal pathing for this section at all. It's actually faster to break through there, but I'm gonna do that, I guess. How did I fucking deflect that shit? Oh, and the more times you die, the enemy's pathing starts to slightly change, and so once you start getting an optimal path, it really sucks, because all of a sudden their pathing is different. If we die here, I think we might have some different pathing to force us to take a different way. No, not yet. So we can also go up that thing, but it's just faster to do this. So I can stop fucking up here. There we go, the perfect double deflect. Yeah, we get a flamethrower here. It's fucking crazy. There we go. Look at that. Alright, we're almost at our next level trigger. Just kill these guys without fucking up. How? The last guy. Alright, whatever. But yeah. Truly recommend playing this game. Preferably buy it. but you know, it's really funny, guys. I've always wanted to buy this game as soon as it came out, but I've just somehow never gotten around to it. And so, like, I never bought it, and I was just always waiting for a sale. My excuse was that this game, weirdly, every time it went on sale, it would go on specifically a 33% sale. And I jokingly once said that if the game ever goes on a 34% sale, then I'll buy the game. And then a friend of mine who was like, "Well, fucking check the price right now. Is it 30? What's the sale at?" And I check it out, and oddly enough, it had reached exactly 34% sale. And I was like, "Holy shit! Guess I have to buy the game now." And so that's what I did. Okay, this section, very cool, very fun. We're on a motorcycle. Every good anything actually must have a fucking motorcycle. Everybody knows that. It's just part of game design to have a motorcycle section. So, you know, there are certain ways to deflect the bullets in a way that you can just always swing fewer times instead of making your way over to those jackasses. But again, sorry for not playing optimally. Yes, machine guninator, yada yada. How? But again, check out that fucking soundtrack, boys. Very nice. So we gotta save our bottle for some other jackass up there. Just hold your horses, guys. Wait, I think I could use our bottle. Yeah, there we go. I think there might be one more red guy coming. Oh, okay, so here we have another boss fight, a chopper boss fight. This is honestly one of my favorite fucking boss fights. It's just like so fluid. The way it's designed, it just feels amazing. And normally it takes several tries. And I really liked it because it reminded me of the Half-Life 2 fucking coast levels where you're constantly being chased by the chopper, but you're finally able to take him down once you get the rocket launcher. I mean, you know, that section is a lot longer than this. This was like 2-3 minutes. But the idea is, you know, that shit fucking bopped. I loved just everything in Half-Life 2. Anything regarding a chopper, I love. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but, like, I'd say that Striders are more fun to fight than the motherfucking... Yeah, the Strider is the better boss over the motherfucking gunship. Because the gunship, right, you know, like, they both just require you to shoot the motherfucking, shoot with the motherfucking rocket launcher 3 times at them in order to destroy them. But just something about the Strider just feels so much more awesome. Because I feel like it has something to do with the fact that, right, how often do we fight a Strider-like being? There's always gunships in video games. But I love the Strider because it was such a unique boss, and like, there's just something about me that could not get enough of the Strider. Again, this is a section, this exact first stage here, like, optimally, you hit the shield guy with the bottle, but, you know, in this section, I'm fucking up over and over, taking more than 2 milliseconds to do it, and I had to practice this one the most, I think. Out of everything in this game, I probably practiced Chinatown so many fucking times. But, you know, that's that's how it is. Again, that's just my take on bosses. Spider, best fucking boss. Don't even at me. Like, it's not even a competition. If I say it's the best fucking boss, then it is, alright. Better not be hearing any arguments for all those motherfucking enthusiasts of the Lost Coast or whatever. Which game was that? I think it had something to do with yeah, very complicated section here. If I can get a Molotov drop there, it's huge. Yeah, that was a lot less optimal than I remember. You could actually chuck that bottle backwards as someone was chasing you and get just like a super quick time like that. I think a police car shows up? No, not yet. Alright, so that's my take on that shit. Although I have to say, like, for motherfucking developers of these top-down games like this, I have to applaud them because it must be so hard trying to think of a way to design a boss that doesn't feel like complete ass to fight, right? Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's a 2D game. You can't have like a gazillion stages and everything. And so it forces a game developer to be really smart with the way that they design their bosses. And I feel like, you know, no matter what, that's always gonna be the truth. They need to design their bosses well, but more so for motherfucking 2D games than there should be. Like, even more so, even though it really shouldn't all be that much different, the experience itself. Yeah, royally fucked up. No. There we go. Alright, so guys, feel free to comment down below top 10 fucking boss fights. Let's hear that shit. Number 1. I don't fucking know. Top 10 boss fights. Number 1. Fucking Robot Sandy from Bikini Bottom, like Path of the Sea or whatever. I don't remember the fucking name. Okay, so now I'm playing as the dragon, very hot, sexy, powerful sword master. Oh yeah, I unfortunately cannot use my sword when I use my fucking thing. I believe using the Dragon Blade. Yeah, I think I already have the Dragon Blade unlocked, just to use normally. But I just don't really like the way that I have to fucking constantly be keeping a timer on myself, even though, like, technically speaking, right, like, I can be super optimal with my timer, and if you're not killing anyone, I believe the fucking shit doesn't go on cooldown, I think. No, it does go on cooldown, but you're allowed to swing if your dash was non-lethal. So I really like the way the Dragon Blade was designed in a really intuitive way, but unfortunately, like, again, doing that means basically relearning every level to fit with the Dragon Blade style, and you know, that's just a sacrifice I am not willing to make. How? Alright, Again, see, you can be so fucking efficient with the Dragon Blade. Oh my god. I swear I'm spamming right click, guys. That's the most unoptimal way to do it. Again, with the Dragon Blade, there's also the question of knowing when to save your dash. And so sometimes, right, there are times when you can just never use your dash, because it feels like, you know, not being able to use your sword is going to slow you down later. And so you just never end up using your dash. That's a weird problem I have with the Dragon Blade. But again, who knows? Maybe I'm just bad and I don't know how to do this game right. Someone teach me how to play Katana Zero. See, I didn't even dash. I just fucking timed my dodge and swing so that everyone sort of died immediately, you know. So at a certain point, again, it's hard to decide. Gauge. Oh, I'm supposed to save go slightly faster there, but so this is an interesting section. You guys see that nipple thing up in the top? That triggers an automated fucking message to start playing on the TV screen, and you can actually completely skip most of this level just by avoiding those cameras. The first time I played through this level, I was just spamming my dash, so I was getting avoided by the cameras the whole time without realizing that essentially I could have been going so much. I was going so much faster, and I was wondering like, what's up with these weird TV screen rooms, right? And like in my mind, I was thinking like, this has got to be for some sort of, you know, Easter egg type of thing where I trigger something to come on those screens. But no, the screens are just supposed to trigger on their own. I was just fucking speedrunning too fast, I guess. So that's really funny. I would prefer it if you got crushed, but whatever. There. What? He dodged. He fucking shot the lever. There we go. Dodge this. Guys, never let a shield guy behind you for too long, because that's when they start to swing and shoot. Here, or alternatively murder them normally, but no, everyone wants to see that easy quadruple, so sorry I do protect everyone. Oh, actually, I think I went too fast. I need to kill some guys down here. Now I can go. Sorry, that's my bad. Fucking gamer tool. You didn't even need to turn off those things. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get up through that as well, no problem. So, oh shit. Oh shit. Ow. There we go. Those things are really weird. Alright. Easy. This one's just even more straightforward. You can even just cut the cord on that one. Again, this one doesn't do anything. Go in here. And next level. Alright, we're actually on the very final level of this game. We got through this, do the final boss, and we're done. So, this was a pretty mess speedrun. Sorry about that, everyone. And this, I love this fucking section. The fucking tower type of shit. No. There we go. Just dodge through that completely. This entire tower section just fucking feels amazing. I used to have each room memorized, so... Ah, fuck! Alright, there we go. I have to get everything down precisely. Again, I used to have every single room memorized in order, so I don't know what the fuck happened here. What the hell? There we go. I still have some of that muscle memory down, which is really creepy. Holy shit. Guys, don't ever play this game for as long as I have. Like, don't play any game for as long as I have this. What? I'm trying to remember how to do this. Okay, so, no. There we go. Okay, so do small jump, dodge, cancel, jump, kill. Alright. I couldn't really remember how to do that one, so that's my bad. Oh wait, this guy's still alive. There we go. Next section. We've died 114 times. 24 of them were here. Which is terrible. This part, just sus this. So guys, I haven't really been doing much. I usually have stories, like, I think I've told this one several times, the one about the girl and the motherfucking, like, coffee ground story. I feel like I've told that one too many times, it would really be cool anymore, but, you know, hey, sometimes life ain't what it is. I forgot to turn that off. Which really sucks. Alright, this is the big elevator. This is not the big elevator. Oh my god, I have to go up there, right? What happened there? Suicide bomb. Okay, now this is a sick fucking section. So now this part right here, this took up countless hours of my time trying to learn. A very seemingly simple section, but it takes a lot of getting used to. Oh, what happened? My friend just fucking turned into blood. Oh, how could this be? This is actually a Jamaica, it's not a gun. I believe it's actually possible to get all three of them with that one explosive, but personally I don't really remember how to do it, so we're just gonna have to settle for that. I believe we have this section, and then we're basically done with the game. So that does this section, very straightforward. Alright, here it is, guys, the final boss. So it seems like our time is gonna be around 40 minutes, which really sucks. But I hope you enjoyed seeing my speedrun. I'm talking like I'm basically fucking done with this, which is really fun. Style on. Oh shit, she appears here. That cocksucker. Remember, guys, you cannot lose any time here. Bastard. We can't get knocked by her thing. We can't get knocked by shield boys, or else we lose an immense amount of time. Again, these guys also fuck up the timing. That guy apparently just kills me. What? This isn't even the hard part of the boss fight, it's just fucking being baby. Oh my god. Sorry for this, guys. I used to be able to do this entire boss fight in one fucking try, I swear. I mean, it was basically required that you would be able to do this whole fucking thing in one try. There we go. Now she's gonna blow it up. No way. There we go. There we go. There we go. The moment you let these jackasses start piling up on you is when you're basically fucked. But whatever, we're just gonna be really toxic. Go on to the boss fight. I don't really fucking remember what this section even is. Oh! There we go. Oh yeah, I remember now how to do this. So, the lore of the game, let me give it to you real quick. We're able to basically see into the future, sorta. And that causes us to be able to sort of see future realities, and that's how every time we get hit, we're not technically dying, we're just sort of fucking going through the multiverse, I guess. I don't know. We're seeing predictions of what could have possibly happened in every single one of these things. So, we're sort of seeing like the future in a sense. We have a sort of clairvoyance that lets us predict exactly what's going to happen with each fight, and then we're able to play through it, and both of us have the ability to do that in our blood, the power to see into the future, I guess, which is why she says that we'll never win, that the gamma null in our blood will run out before any of us ever reaches anything, and like it gets demented when she's like, I'll just drink the drugs out of your blood. So yeah, this is horrendous. My best was 30-10. I never reached 29, which sucks. But yeah, thank you everyone for being with me on the speedrun. I think I blabbed for quite a while, but I hope you all enjoyed being with me. I enjoyed being with you all too. Take care.